Shepard in the middle of this mix. He's run up there all day long.
A year ago, Morgan Shepard led this race. He has led it today. He finished 13th. He said it was that win.
Oh, out of control goes Kenseth.
Over on his roof.
Get back on the wheels.
I don't know. I don't think he can step out until he waits till the last second and picks up.
He goes to the outside. Is Edwards going? Oh, no! He turns it.
No!
Oh, and that destroyed the front end of Newman's car.
No!
Alright guys, I'm going to show you how you do reenactments with NASCAR 2003. First of all, open up the video on YouTube, in HD preferably, of the crash or incident you were trying to remake. Analyze it, study it, and you're going to need to download. Now, if your crash or incident contains a lot of AI cars, which the one I am going to reenact in this video I will do by myself. If you have AI cars, you're going to need a program called NRatings to get correct ratings for your vehicles to be in the correct positions. That's how you do that. Alright, now it's time to try and remake the crash. Now this is where patience will come in handy. If you have homework and stuff you have, or if you have some sort of stuff you need to study for, this would be a good time to play it on Windows Media Player while you're doing this stuff, because it's going to take you try and try again. And so at the same time you're doing this, you could be listening to your homework or music or whatever you have. So that's what I do anyway. I'm going to just do a testing session because I don't want to have to deal with the AI cars. But, alright, we're going to continue the testing session. You're going to want to set the grip the correct way. For this one I had to turn the grip to 3.8, I think. And make sure if you're running in the Craftsman Truck Series, in the track INI, there's a section for CTS as well as GNS and Cup. So they have their different sections. You can't just modify the grip for one like the Cup. There's different ones. You'll probably know that in the track INI. But since I'm racing in GNS, I had to edit the GNS version of the GNS section of the INI file. But this would take several tries, but I'm just going to try probably just once, just for a sample one. And it's probably not going to turn out that great. Oh, no, not very good. You know what, that actually wasn't that bad, really. If I land on my wheels, I would be amazed. Yes, that was actually decent for the first try. The closer you get, the better your views are going to be. But generally, that was okay. Right there. I mean, it wasn't very good, but it was okay. You know, can't complain too much. I tried this probably 40 times yesterday, and I never did get it very well. But, okay, the next part. If you're going to use Camera Control Master to record, give yourself some slack. I think I'll record it with Camera Control Master. So give yourself a little slack, a little before the incident, to get your cameras adjusted after you click play. That was pretty good, actually. Yeah, that was nice. Alright, so we're going to cut, save it as 2009 Kenseth, or whatever name you want, it doesn't matter. Okay, now, I need to start up Camera Control Master. And Fraps. Fraps first, then Camera Control Master second. If you can't get those two programs to work, or Camera Control Master to work anyway, I have a troubleshooter on YouTube that you can look at. Alright, that sounds good. Gonna get this show on the road. So don't get discouraged if you don't get on the first try. You probably never will get it perfect. The odds of getting it perfect are probably 1 in a billion. To get a decently close one, you know, maybe 1 in 100. And 100 may sound like, no, not too much compared to a billion, but I tried about 50 times yesterday, and that was like an hour and a half worth of tries. So, yeah, it can get stressful. Let's see, which one was it? I think it was 2009 Kenseth. I can't remember. So I'm going to record this in half the speed so it won't be too choppy. And I would normally record it in about a sixth of the speed, but I don't have the full version of Fraps, so I can't do that, sadly. Alright, now you need to open up your video editor. Sorry this is taking so long, but it is a long process. It is a long, you know, it would be amazing if you could actually do it in the 10 or 15 minutes that it's only taken me, because normally it'll take you a lot longer. Okay, we're gonna put those videos on the timeline. There's the first one, and we're gonna have to speed it up 200% because I recorded it in half the speed. And this one as well. I'm gonna make this so that right about there when he touches the paint, that's when it will change. So now, if I watch the whole thing, it's a nice little transition. Okay, now I'm gonna put a black background there. Okay, and then for a few more effects, I like to darken the contrast a little bit. This makes it look less video gamey looking, a little more realistic. There we go. Now it's time for the audio, the replay analysis and whatnot. And you can be making these reenactments longer than what I'm doing. I'm just making them short.
He said it was that win.
But anyway, you can have the replays and analysis and stuff. It doesn't have to be just the one. Alright, I think that's pretty good. And if you're working on Windows Movie Maker, that's about as close as you're going to get. But if you have a video player that will do overlays, you can make a ticker, such as the one on ESPN or Fox, or TNT or what have you. For this, I'm going to need to open up any video converter and take a screenshot, which I've already done, but you would select the video. I'm just gonna take another screenshot of it, play the file, take a quick screenshot, there we go, good enough. Open up the paint program I'm going to use just the old Microsoft Paint, and we're going to paste that screenshot in there. It's in Documents, Any Video Converter, Snapshot, and it's the last one I took. Here we go. Paste it in there, and now we want to make a totally white bar up here where the ticker is. Whoops. It's got to be totally white, not just the outlines. Okay, and then a black one as well. You know what? I didn't even make this quite long enough. There we go. Now for a black one. And this is going to be the key to distinguish. It lets the program know. Well, you'll figure it out in a minute. We're gonna save this as a 256 color bitmap, and we'll call it ESPN. And we'll save that, and it already exists, but that's okay. I'm gonna go over it anyway. And now, in the video editor, we're going to paste this overlay track on here, and we're gonna go into the options panel. Let's see, I need to make it bigger first. We'll go into the options panel, mask and chroma key, apply overlay options. We need mask frame, and we're going to import the one we just made, which is called ESPN. Here it is. Alright. Now, if we look at the project, we have the ticker. We need to mute this track here. And we'll get it all queued up. And now we should have a good ticker.
Out of control goes Kenseth. Oh, over on his roof. Get back on the roof.
And it'll be smoother when I export this.
A wild ride.
Alright, that's pretty good. So that is how you make reenactments with NASCAR 2003. Again, it's going to take lots of patience, and if you don't get it in the first try, do not be discouraged, because that happens. You should have heard me yesterday. I was trying so hard, and I never did get it. I just happened to be lucky and get it almost perfect the first try here. So, thanks for watching. Save your thing often, so that you won't lose it if your computer jams up. So, thanks for watching.